Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
She wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Drip, real plush, Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag at a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right. Yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me.
Good morning, everybody. Happy freaking Tuesday. Oh boy, yeah, it is only Tuesday, dude. I woke up feeling like it's Wednesday. What's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. What is happening? Good morning. How's everyone doing? Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Too legit. What up, dude? Assad in the building. What's good? Shout out to Complex. Shout out my boy OG Complex for the 54-month re-up. What up, Complex? The OGs of the OGs just re-up for another month. Shout out my boy Complex, man. I appreciate you, my guy. What's good, chat? T-Fun in the building. Chevy, Frank, JoJo Dancer, Too Legit, Cushy, Adobo, Big Ron's Kicks. What up? Soul My Mind in the building. What's good? Corey, Brian, McDaniel. What's good? David, good morning. D-Tan in the bone, what's good? GG, Chevy Rides, Black Belt Chris, Rusty Lee, W-Rod, thought the same thing. It feels like Wednesday. Dude, I'm kind of annoyed because, like, I got to go to UPS, but I'm telling you guys, UPS is messing me up with this drop, bro. There's, like, if you ordered a hat, please check your tracking. I don't want to say any names, but I got to reach out to these individuals. I got, like, three of the boxes that I dropped off last week didn't even get scanned, bro. I don't know if they didn't scan it until it shows up to these individuals' doorsteps or what, but like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I have 3 orders that UPS did not scan at all. So it just says label created. Like, they've been really messing me up, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, this drop has been like really stressful just when it comes down to shipping. So I gotta remind myself to reach out to these individuals. Danny V, what up, dude? Deli Venom. Marv in the building, what's good? Nathaniel, Moonlight, good morning, what's good? ICE, George, Jeremy. Yep, got into Pokemon now, but we'll always love shoes. It's all good, Complex. Yo, Complex, hopefully you and the fam is doing well, bro. Hopefully the kiddo, I'm sure the kiddo is getting big. Yo, time's going by freaking quick, bro. Dead ass. I'm missing my kiss on the lips from UPS driver. Steven, what up, dude? You got UPS fan, Raph. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know what happened, so I gotta figure it out today, dude. Also, bro, like this morning was just like way to start my Tuesday morning chat. Like 2 minutes before my alarm went off, I deadass thought it was my alarm, but it wasn't. You know what happened? You know what happened to my alarm this morning? My alarm was my fire alarm. Yeah. At like around 4:50 in the morning, the fire alarm at the complex went off. And it wasn't even for just my apartment complex. It was the whole facility. It was the entire complex, bro. So it was loud as shit. I went outside my balcony, and dude, like, you just see so many people outside pissed off, dude. So many. Well, I'm like, luckily my alarm didn't go, and my alarm was gonna go off anyways, so it didn't necessarily matter. But like, dude, people at the apartment complex are so mad. They were so pissed off, bro. So pissed off to the max, dude. You could just tell. But yeah, I kind of had to deal with that this morning, but it's all Gucci. It is what it is. It's like way to start our Tuesday morning. So is Kobe's dropping? What up, Supreme? Is Kobe's dropping on Jdsports? No, it's Jdsports EA, and we'll see if what's going on with the Kobe's NYs. It doesn't look like the Kobe's are gonna be dropping on Sneakers app, unless the only way I feel like it will is if it drops during Kobe Day. Okay, because yesterday, if you guys seen, there was a sneakers pass yesterday for the Kobe 5s. Kobe 5s, there was a sneakers pass for only NY only, dude. So it looks like this shoe is only dropping in NY, dog. Only in NY, which doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess it makes sense, but it's just dumb how they're making this specific colorway harder to hit. Like, it's like, dude, like, why? So Jdsports Air Jordan 6s Oreos. I know they're dropping on Saturday. There is a Jordan, a Jdsports icon next to the shoe. So we'll see if that ends up dropping at 6 a.m. PST if anybody's interested. Okay, yeah, I know it does suck. You know what I'm saying? It does suck because I was looking forward to the shoe, and I was hoping like yesterday, they would at least load them up, but it doesn't look like, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because Kobe Day is on April 13th, I believe. Yeah, Kobe Day. No. August 24th, right? August 24th, I believe, is Kobe Day. So, Nike, a bunch of idiots. NY don't deserve these, Frank says. So sorry, Raphael. I tried. No, it's all good, New York Dad. It's all Gucci. I appreciate you trying. I know it didn't even look like anyone hit. Anybody from NYC didn't even hit. What up, Dean? What's good, dude? Funkmon in the building. Sarge in the building. What's good? Bash Bro Dash in the building. What's good? Amazing. I see you. What's up, Mob Style in the building? I haven't missed a Kobe yet. Paid $500 for the JB6s. How much is the NY going for? Dude, it's like $600-$700. Like $600-$700. August 23rd, 24th. It's one of those days. But it's unfortunate that like maybe that they are waiting until then. So what up, Gorgon? What's good, dude? Struck out in the New York Kobe. It's all good. Lace Fresh. What up, dude? What up? Do you think the Kobe and Nike Kobe NYs will shock drop on sneakers app? The only way I could see them dropping is during Kobe Day. That's the only way. That's the only way that I could see it happening. But other than that, I don't know. Cause like if they're only dropping on Sneakers Pass NY, like I really doubt that they'll drop them like as a shock drop. I if anything, then it's probably gonna drop during Kobe Day. That's the only thing I could think of. It's the only way, and that's this month. Did they do a Sneakers Pass on them yesterday? They did, the New York Dad. The Sneakers Pass was yesterday. I think it was at 2 p.m. I think it loaded up 2 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. PST. There was a Sneakers Pass for Nike, New York. Nam, what up, dude? You think they will get? You think we will get the Venom 6s? I am not sure. If they drop the Kobe Day, there will be 5 pairs. Would these have dropped regardless if the Knicks won? Yeah, I think it would have been. I personally think it would have been a different scenario if the New York Knicks did not win. I think it would have been a different scenario. I truly think it would have been a different scenario, bro. Like nobody hit, dude. I didn't see anybody from New York that hit these Kobe's. Nobody did. Absolutely nobody did, bro. So like, I mean, it's either that the shoe is limited or they're just backdooring the hell out of the shoe, to gain, this, I'm saying the resale value of the sneaker to be high, because the shoe is, dude, I'm not paying $700 for the shoes. No way. You know what I'm saying? I only knew about the Sneakers Pass because of Discord. Deleon says, yes, sir. I only know one person that hit, Rami says. I took an L on the Sneakers Pass. I'm Supreme says. Yeah, I feel that, bro. I didn't even get a notification from the Sneakers Pass, the New York Dad says. Yeah, it was on the Sneakers app. I mean, I saw the Eldon Monitors ping on Discord, and that kind of that got me. We're like, okay, so the shoe is dropping for a Sneakers Pass. So that was the only notification that I got. So those NY versus NY ain't all that anyways, in my opinion, because she says, ain't nobody paying $300 for those jellyfishes. Nope. People are, but it's just not selling out. Drew, what up, man? Good morning. Hit 2 times on the white jellyfishes, caught the blue Air Max 1000s. There we go. Looks like Weatherman Kobe's. I mean, they're nice. I mean, for the most part, clearly a lot of people are a fan of the sneaker, but I mean, it is what it is. If if you didn't hit, hopefully we'll see them again during Kobe Day. That's the only way I could think of, chat. But there's no reason why anyone in here should be paying, like, see, the shoes going for like $600+ in my size. Like, that's so crazy. I'll tell you this, I am not paying those high premium prices for this shoe. Because this is going straight to the toe, bro. Like, this is going straight to the toe, man. I'm not paying premium prices for these. Let's see. Jellyfishes are sitting. Nobody was paying $300. Bro, it's so crazy how so many people changed up on these on those jellyfishes. So many people changed up on jellyfishes. I don't care what anyone says, dude. So many people changed up on those jellyfishes. It's just crazy to see how, like, jellyfishes dramatically just got, like, obviously, they made a lot of stock of them, and then it's just crazy how the hype just dramatically died down on the jellyfish, and then nobody wants them. Like, remember, people were going pushing and shoving for this specific shoe, and now it was just complete. I personally think the jellyfishes were fake hype, bro. It was fake hype all along, in my personal opinion. It was fake hype. They knew exactly what they were doing with those jellyfishes. Jellyfishes are just like NMDs. Because we sell any shit on the jellyfish wraps, bunch of ding dongs. Yeah, dude. Like, I feel like people changed up so quick on those jellyfishes. that's not true. What about the one? I'm not saying everyone, but like that's one person, Tifa, out of everybody in the world, bro. What are you talking about? Like we're not gonna like compare just one person. Like, yeah, there's some people that actually like them, but like that shit was just like that's just like fake hype, bro. That shit was like just fake hype all along. I mean, that's how brands do it, bro. Like they make things limited to make it seem like it's not gonna be available. And look, they tricked everybody. You know what's so trash about that is like Adidas, like I personally Adidas think like they literally just like kicked a lot of people in the foot. They kicked a lot of people in the foot, bro. They dead ass did. Like they literally laughed at everybody's faces when it comes down to the jellyfishes. Like they laughed at everybody, bro. The next colorway will be less limited and go for more. I mean, we'll see. And then that's the thing, bro. Like this, they're just then they're just gonna do that just because like they maybe see how bad it was. It's like, okay, let's just make this remain limited to build demand. Like I'm not gonna fall for this, bro. I'm not gonna fall for it. Jellyfishes are fire. I mean, I maybe to each their own. I was maybe just not a fan of them. Like I was just never a fan of them. But like that's my whole point, chat. Is that like this? Like they I feel like they literally laughed at everybody's faces with the jellyfishes. This is the reason why. Because they came out with the jellyfishes, make them stupid limited to build up a lot of hype around it. And then like they're like, okay, let's build up this momentum, right? Like and like there's a lot of hype around the jellyfishes. Okay, and then let's drop a bootleg version of it and drop the squids for $150. Like all along that they should have just dropped this shoe right here. Like I don't know. Like I think they just kicked everybody in the foot. But at the same time, like you just haven't seen any other jellyfish colorways drop on Jdsports. Tell me a colorway on the jellyfishes that dropped on Jdsports. Tell me a colorway that dropped on Jdsports, bro. Ain't none. Ain't none, bro. Ain't none. That's why I feel about Mind Slides. Mind Slides are gonna do the same exact thing. Like, I mean, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mind Slides are going to be almost the same thing because of how much it's going for. And people are going to take advantage of it, which is fine. You know what I mean? Bro, your stream pod has turned so negative lately. We are supposed to be celebrating sneakers, and you have just gone negative, boss. So sad. We're supposed to celebrate sneakers. What am I supposed to glaze? Let me ask you this, bro. Am I supposed to glaze every sneaker that drops, bro? Am I supposed to glaze every Travis Scott that drops? Am I supposed to glaze how much resell is for a certain sneaker? I don't know what to tell you, brother. How are we supposed to celebrate sneakers, bro? Am I supposed to celebrate sneakers? Let's all celebrate sneakers, chat. Let's all celebrate sneakers. No, but everything doesn't have to be a glaze or negative either. Brother, how am I... Listen... So you're okay for like brands to like just juke you, bro, when it comes to your money, like, and juke you when it comes to certain sneakers. How are you supposed to celebrate, bro? Like I'm asking, how do we celebrate sneakers? Like you can't have an opinion about shoes, bro. Like you can't have an opinion about sneakers. I don't know. We had a great conversation yesterday. I mean, unless you don't tap in every single day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you want to tell. What do you want me to? You want me to switch over to Pokemon and shove that down your throat? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Bro, let me talk to the chat. Jellyfishes are trash, and Adidas, Pharrell, and Upskill Vandell are scheming you all the bread. Jellyfish weren't even on my radar, but I saw the triple white and watched a few reviews on them and decided to cop since I could get them for retail. We'll see if any they live up to the hype. I don't know. It's like, I don't think it's like it's for the hype, bro. If you like them, you like them. That's why I said to people, it's like, bro, if it's available for you guys to buy, then go buy it. You know what I mean? Like, nothing it doesn't have to be like, oh, or, you know, live up to the hype. Like, just buy it because you like it, you know? Now you want to be funny. No, but we have the option to buy or not. Yes, you can have an opinion, but damn. Brother, it's just an opinion about it, dude. That's it. Bro, it's 5:57 in the morning, bro. It's 5:57 in the morning. Like, that ass, dude. Like, it's 5:57 in the morning, bro. Do you realize what time it is? It's very early in the morning, and that's what you want to talk about. Yeah, I'm talking about comfort-wise. You have the option to leave the stream as well. It's all good. He has to type in all cap. Listen. I agree. Rafi has been really negative lately. He talks bad about the Raiders all the time to me. Rami says, Rami, you cry about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. It's 9 here, bro. Listen, I think some people get certain things mixed up when it comes to this stream sometimes, because like I feel like some people only like to like you know, only mention certain things because they want to only listen to certain things here on the stream. That's in my personal opinion, right? Everyone has opinion, right? You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to sneakers, let me tell you something, right? If certain sneakers, okay, like this jellyfish, okay, let me have a conversation with this guy. If a brand is making this certain sneaker, okay, limited, okay, for you not to have a, I mean, you have a chance, right? But if this sneaker right here, okay, if Adidas is making it limited to build up hype, and you just really, really love this shoe, and you can't hit, okay, because they're trying to build up hype and demand, and you see the resale value go for $800 to $900, $1,000, and Adidas says, okay, well, if you can't afford that, if you don't want to pay resale of that, because that's probably what they're doing, some of these stores are just backdooring it, right, or just reselling it for a higher premium price for you to pay that price. And they drop this sneaker, which is like a bootleg version of it, for $150 for you to buy it. And then now they get to a point where like, okay, let's just drop the all white ones and then make them widely available on like Jdsports, Finish Line, and whatever. That's all I'm saying, is that that's what they should just originally have done to this sneaker, instead of making it limited for you to buy it. To just, I get it, they have to build up hype, but then like it goes to show that like this shoe was never to be limited to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. You could have owned this sneaker is what I'm saying. But Adidas is like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and just drop this instead. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing negative about it, bro. There's nothing negative about it. All I'm saying is that the brand Adidas just try to juke everybody for this type of shit. Like, yes, maybe in the next drop, right? Maybe in the next drop is that they make it limited again. Why? Right? Because there's people that want the sneaker. You know what I'm saying? They want the sneaker. So yeah, Ye did the same, but you never said that. But dude, the thing is, yeah, like I get it. Like the thing is, Adidas eventually did the same thing, right? They built up hype. They were releasing, but the thing is, they were not releasing one silhouette. They were releasing a bunch of Yeezy silhouettes, bro. A bunch of them. They're doing a bunch of them, bro. They don't have to keep doing that stuff. They didn't drop a bootleg 350 V2 though. That's the thing too. They didn't drop a bootleg NMD. They didn't drop that. They just made it like limited, just like Shays, to make it like to build up hype. But Adidas did the complete opposite. They said, okay, let's make this to make it limited, and then just drop the same exact thing, but it's not even called the Jellyfish. It's not even the exact same shoe. They didn't do that for 350 V2s. They didn't do that for Yeezy Slides. They didn't do that for Foam Runners. They didn't do that for the V1s. They didn't do that for NMDs. They just strictly made it limited, and eventually they started making more colorways. But this is a complete different, two different shoes. They didn't do Ye didn't do that. Ye's not going to make a bootleg 350 V2 so you guys could feel like you hit on a 350 V2. You know what he did? He just dropped more V2s. EA is live for the 6s, I think. I think it's for. I haven't got EA. What, dude? What are you talking about? No, they did not. They didn't have a bootleg 350 V2, bro. They didn't make a bootleg 350 V2. Tell me what V2 was a bootleg. Like, what was it then? What was it? It definitely wasn't the Ultra Boost. Ultra Boost was not a bootleg version of the 350 V2. Someone tell me what the bootleg version Adidas sneakers for 350 V2s. Like, tell me what model they made. Like, you can't say Pure Boost, you can't say Ultra Boost. Ultra Boost came before. What are we talking about? No EA. I didn't get no EA. I didn't get any EA, bro. I didn't get any EA. I didn't get no EA. I'm waiting. What bootleg version of the 350 V2 did they make? Isn't the Jellyfishes? None. NMDs were just NMDs though. They were on it. That was its own model. NMDs were nothing close to what 350 V2s were. Like, none. Like, well, he's telling me to get my facts right, but I'm just asking what was the bootleg version of 350 V2s. There was none, bro. There was none. You can't compare 350 V2s to NMDs. That's two different sneakers. Like, there's no similarities but them having the boost. Like, I don't mind admitting that I'm wrong, but like, I'm just asking. No, I think me personally, I think Ultra Boost started it all, bro. Ultra Boost was like where like when Ye wore the OG Ultra Boost, the 1.0s in the purple and black colorway, that was a really hype colorway. You know what I mean? Dude, you are wrong. Stop it. I'm a fan of yours, and but the thing is, you're saying that I'm wrong, but then back up your statement. Then is all I'm asking.
Arroba Joebertis7688 donated $9.99. Morning just at this link pes live like vacuum.
Shout out to Joe for the $10 donation. Morning just ate this. Oh my gosh, bro. We're having a nice conversation. Joe for the 10. Morning. Just ate this Ling Ling pea sleeve like a vacuum. Wow. That is so wild, bro. That is so wild, bro. You're almost gonna have me forget about my conversation, bro. Shout outs to Joe for the $10 donation, bro. Joe with a W move around. Joe went down through there. Yeah, I guess. I guess, bro. Shout outs to Joe once again. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate it. But all I'm saying is, okay, all I'm saying is that like they should have just made these widely available. That is all I'm saying to begin with. That's all I'm saying. Because I feel like people would have we talked about this the other day, chat. I truly don't think is that like not everybody doesn't like the jellyfishes. Like we had a conversation how like maybe it's just a colorway. Maybe no one really messes with. Like I've been telling you guys, like something about all white shoes, people just don't fuck with, bro. Like sorry for my language, like people just don't mess with all white sneakers. Maybe if it was like a red, white, and black colorway, maybe we would have had a different a different situation here, right? Maybe people would have actually really liked this sneaker, but it's an all white shoe. No one does. I don't think anyone's really going to go out their way to spend $300 for an all white shoe. You know what I'm saying? Let alone people already complaining that they got to pay $250 or $230 for an Air Jordan Retro. Right? So like if it was like this colorway, $300, I think people would have went out their way and bought this shoe. Honestly. I think it would have. That's why I was like, I think that was like one of the main factors to why, a bunch of people maybe didn't buy the all whites because it was just too white. Maybe, it's just one of those, what ifs, one of those what ifs. But, like I said, at the end of the day, a lot of brands do that where like they'll make certain things limited. Just to build up hype. Like, remember what I told you guys about what Nike did with the Air Jordan 10. Jordan 10s were never limited, bro. They were never limited back then. I think they just did that just to build up hype around it, and then it definitely got people going. When the Jordan 10 was going for $300+ at one point. So some people went out of their way and bought 7 of them. Rami says, yeah, I mean, because someone wanted the shoe that bad. I'm not going to make fun of the dude. Maybe he really wanted the sneaker, Rami. You feel me? Maybe he really wanted the shoe for the toe. He wasn't really buying them. Maybe he wasn't buying them for the resale. He was probably buying them for the toe. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Sometimes if you want something that bad, you gotta put in the raffles. But some people didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Some people didn't know. It was going to be that, widely available. So I still think everyone who hit on the shoes seems happy with it. Only people upset about jellyfishes are Kari and, and you now. What do you mean? What was he upset about? I don't think there's nothing to be upset about the jellyfishes though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It sucks when you give inside info and people don't believe you, but it is what it is. DJ says, what do you mean, DJ? No, who said they don't believe you? Sold my mind for the 10 gifted. I appreciate that, Sold my mind. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sold my mind for the 10. Mr. Sheridan for the 10 gifted in the chat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Did you see some people dyed all the all white jellyfishes look more nice afterwards? Sneak Boy says. These ones don't resell. This is the honest issue. It's a collab though with a high price point. It's like saying make Nigel shoes and have it drop everywhere. And by the time results, people just want value. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Did anyone hit on them Kobe 5s, Brunson? Dude, I didn't see anybody that hit on that shoe, bro. Nobody. That shoe was like dumb limited. Really, 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 really limited. But W conversation, though. I mean, like I said, being involved with these type of conversations, get the chat, you know, thinking a little bit when it comes down to the sneaker space. And that's what I care about. You guys get involved with the conversation. Okay? And DJ, if you think that I don't believe you, that was not the point of this conversation, my friend. Okay? Because I never said I did not believe you. So if you feel like I did not believe you, I don't know if you listened to the whole conversation. Because literally all I'm pointing out is that Adidas should have just made this shoe widely available to begin with, is all I'm saying. Because people were still already originally excited for the sneaker to begin with, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I was just kind of respecting your statement of not really mentioning too many names that you brought up in the message that you sent me. So I was kind of respecting that. So I like the jellyfish, but want them on sale. W Rod says, are there any online raffles for the Brunsons? No, that was it, bro. I haven't seen any. The only ones that I've seen was Kith, Sneakers Pass, and Foot Locker, and all of them were NY. That was it. That was it. Tubular Shadows. Bro, the Tubular Shadows is nothing like the 350 V2s. Those are so trash. Those are nothing compared to what we just compared between the two, the jellyfish and the squids. Those are literally the exact same sneakers. I know what you're talking about. Those were so trash. I remember getting those in the shipment when I was working at Champs. I was like, bro, what are these, bro? What are these, bro? They're nothing close to how 350s look like. Like, I've seen the squids in person, and I've seen the jellyfishes in person. They're almost alike. They're like brother and sister, almost. Those tubulars are like, what those shoes remind me of something, but like, dude, they remind me of like a picnic basket. That's what it reminds me of. That's exactly what those remind me of. Those are nothing comparable to what 350 V2s are in general. If you've seen them in person and held them, they're nothing compared to those shoes at all. At all. Maybe the colorways, but not the shoes. Not the shoes. I've seen those in hand, bro. Those literally remind me of like a picnic basket almost. I know what you're talking about though. Those are so ugly. The colorways, but not like when I'm talking about the model itself. No. Like maybe the colorways, but not the model. Because I'm talking about the model of the shoe, because the squid and liquids are almost like brother and sisters, bro. Almost brothers and sisters. Teddy, what up, dude? The jellyfishes in a size 10 are bigger than Jordan 4s in a size 10. They're too bulky for me to wear. They really are, bro. They're not comparable. I don't even think they have any boost in them. That shoe was so trash. I'm just like, oh, well, people like these because they're making the same exact colorways, but they're not the exact same shoe. No seller fees on new and on StockX, so might be able to get stuff for the low if needed. What's up, Teddy? What's good, man? Good morning. No Kobe's on Sneakers app. Yeah, no Kobe's on Sneakers app on 4. I think they're not dropping in them. I don't think they're dropping them until they're not dropping them until what's it called? until Kobe Day. That would be my ultimate guess. If you guys really, really want them, that would be my guess. Okay, I want to bring this up, dude. Hold on. Speaking of Adidas, but I mean, not necessarily Adidas. Here we go. Okay, so I wanted to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. So Ye is starting to roll out more footwears under the independently owned Yeezy brand, and in his recent preview, he showed the new sneaker and boots. Jdsports has also partnered with Yeezy to become an exclusive retail partner, the first retailer to take in Yeezy footwear product after break with Adidas. Chat, thoughts? Oh boy. Thoughts? Thoughts and opinions. What up, Tanane? I feel like this would be a shoe that you just beat up, bro. Like, if you need like some work shoes, then here we go. Because I feel like with Ye, I feel like he's gonna make them like make them cheap. Just like look at his slides. His slides are only gonna be $40. So imagine these. Like, I feel like these are gonna be at least like what, $70, 60 to $70, chat. If he ends up dropping these, 60 to $70. I mean, shoes are expensive nowadays, chat. If you want some comfortable shoes, you gotta pay like $200. But with these ones, if you need some all black ones, sneakers to just rock at work, just to beat up some, so it looks like some mesh, some breathability. Maybe it's super, super light. I mean, people will buy them like that ass if they're comfortable. I don't know. It could just be one of those cheap alternative sneakers that people just need. They don't want to spend like, if they, if it's a work shoe, it's like people don't want to spend like $150, I think folks are rethinking the value Adidas had with the Ye deal. Adidas had with the Ye deal, gave light to that deal just as much as Ye in the hindsight. I know, okay, this might be a hot take. This might be a hot take, chat. Might be a hot take. I think this has got to be like Jdsports. Like, listen to this statement real quick, chat. So Jdsports has also partnered with Yeezy to become an exclusive retail partner, the first retailer to take in Yeezy footwear product after the break with Adidas. I think this has got to be the smartest move by Jdsports. I mean, listen, this might be a hot take once again. I think this has got to be the smartest move by Jdsports. By any retailer that didn't want to take on Ye or Yeezy, if this ends up being completely true and they drop Yeezy slides in Jdsports exclusively with Jdsports, I think that's going to be I think this is one of the most smartest moves that I've seen a retailer has ever done. Bro, think about it, chat. Like, with slides being slides, right? I mean, I'm not trying to compare it to the Mine slides right now, but I'm just saying that, like, that is one competition I would say that Nike would have with Yeezy, would just be that slide. Because if the slides end up being as similar as like Adidas Yeezy slides, or bro, people are gonna buy that shit up, bro. Especially if it's only $40, like $40 versus, you know, a lot of these young kids wanting like $100 mine slides. Like, dude, parents are gonna say, yeah, $40, sure. Slides you'll wear all the time. That's the sports, the school, dude. $40, and they're gonna be dropping them before, right before school starts. Because I feel like my kids are going to school next week, but like most schools are 100%, you know, starting like in the end of August, the beginning of September. Like that would be like the smartest move by JD Sports. The fact that it's only dropping on JD Sports, only exclusively, because they're the only, you know, retailer that is taking on Yeezy. So I feel like that's a really smart business move by JD Sports, because I feel like with that said, like a lot of people be like, you know, we're saying like, oh well, Yeezy slides are a lot comfortable than, you know, mine slides, right? Would you guys all agree? Would you guys say that? I mean, me personally, I think Yeezy slides are more comfortable than mine slides. But like I said, this is not the official Adidas. This is just Yeezy. The slides maybe, but $40 is too much. Bro, people are paying $100 for mine slides though. And mine slides are, dude, you got to think about it. Mine slides are what's called not only reselling, but they sell out every single time. Tell me a place that is mine slides are sitting, bro, and people are paying $100 for them. People are paying $100 for mine slides. I'm sure people will pay $40 for slides, dog. I don't think that's too much. I think people will pay $40. And Ye has that type of effect, bro. Like, no offense. Like, I think Ye has that effect. I think he has that power. He has that, you know, he put a stamp in this sneaker space where, like, yes, people are trying to cancel him, but at the end of the day, like, it's a Ye slide, you know? I think, you know, that's just like I said, if you know, to each their own, right? Like, you cannot go wrong with some $40 slides, especially the fact what Ye has done in this sneaker space. I'm sorry, like he's no, Adidas is done with Yeezy. We know that, but this is not Yeezy though. This is not Adidas Yeezy. This is just Ye. We're strictly take away Adidas, bro. We're strictly talking about Ye. Yeezy size is way more comfortable than mine's. Plus, for that price, you can multiple. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. I'll take $100 mine slides all day, Frank says. Frank, you're just saying that because you just don't like Adidas in general, or Yeezy. Yeezy, Adidas, you're just biased. That's why. I don't think this is in your conversation. Like, I don't think this is going to be any close because you don't want, like, anything that involves with, you know, Adidas, you know, or like anything Ye. Since Ye was with Adidas, you're just like, no, because you feel like if you bought these Yeezy slides, you would think that you're supporting Adidas and you don't like Adidas. So I don't think this is your conversation, Frank. I know someone in the chat still thinks Adidas is still with Yeezy. Reasons I said. No. Okay. Someone in the chat said, okay. I gotcha. I think you have to see them with the fit. I don't know. That's the thing. I wouldn't necessarily know until I own them. And that's where you could do the comparison between like the actual Yeezy slides versus the Yeezy slide. Adidas Yeezy versus a Yeezy slide. It's about the price point, but yeah, it's also about the comfort. Nike makes $40 slides too, but are as comfortable as Yeezy slides. But the thing is, W Rob, that's the whole point. That's the whole point that I made, is that Ye made a mark. he made that mark with the sneaker space when it comes down to his slides. Yes, it's not with Adidas, but just Ye in general left a stamp, you know, to a lot of people that were around during the Yeezy slides. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Nike can make all types of slides, right? They've been doing it for years, many years. Okay, the Hydros with the Jordans with the just regular Nike. But the thing is, like, the Adidas Yeezy slide literally changed the game when it comes to just slides in general. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think people are gonna turn around from it. It's like, okay, yeah, it's like, okay, like, nobody wants these, but what original price was, like, what, $60 for original price for Yeezy slides versus now with just regular just Ye Yeezy slides are 40. So you got to think about it, especially young kids, right? Young kids, they don't really, I don't think they necessarily care about, you know, about, like, you know, a comfort. They just want some slides. And I'm sure parents are going to be like, okay, all black slides, all blue slides, all red slides, just solid colorways. Hey, people are going to buy that shit, bro. I've heard a lot of the opposite, same mind sides are more comfortable. And knowing Ye, Ye is not Nike, bro. Ye's not Nike. If Ye sees that it's selling and if it sells out on the first loop of them dropping those Yeezy slides, oh dude, he's gonna oversaturate that so quick and he's not going to care. As long as it's gonna generate the money, that's all he cares about. Dude, he'll drop 1 million pairs of slides in the first 2-3 drops. As long as people are still buying, I'm sure it's probably dumpster cheap to make those type of foam slides. I'm sure it's dumpster cheap, chat. I don't think it's really hurting his pocket. You know what I mean? It's just a foam slide that gets molded. That's it. Probably getting pressed, a mold press. And that's it. Like, he'll drop millions. He ain't gonna care if it sits because it's still going to sell. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the whole point with Ye's mindset. I don't think he cares if it sells out. Like, he knows that it's gonna sell because he's generating all this money and it's super cheap to make a foam slide, I'm sure. I don't know if I would want to deal with any type of outburst from Ye. It's definitely a big risk JD is taking. You know what? I mean, obviously, when it comes down to, like, all that stuff, I'm sure there's some sort of contract, right? Like, I don't think that is really hurting Jdsports. I don't think, if anything, it's gaining them. It's gaining. It's going to gain them. Like, I don't think they're losing here. I mean, and if anything, like, imagine all the Jordan retros they drop every single month and they don't sell out, you know? I can't imagine how much money that, I mean, think about it. Retail is $40. Okay, think about it. Think about the logic of how much they're, like, how much, who knows how much Jdsports is paying for these slides to sell at the retail price at $40. Like, I can't imagine how dumpster cheap they're spending for these slides. I mean, Ye's probably spending what, maybe $1 or $2 for a slot, some of these slides. And then I don't know how much Jdsports, their store, the company in general, are spending or giving money to Ye. I don't know how all that numbers are work, but I'm sure those slides are like dumpster cheap to them. I honestly think if mine slides were not limited, they would not be so hyped. Yeah, I mean 100%, Corey. Agreed. They're eventually mine slides. I think eventually at some point, mine slides are probably going to be widely available. At some point. At some point it will. Monarab, what up? What up, Kane? It's going to be interesting moving forward, chat. Like I said, at the end of the day, I think it's a really smart business move by Jdsports, and we'll see how Ye performs, how all his stuff performs. Like when it comes down to the boots, like I'll be surprised they drop these stuff at JD Sports, bro. Like just Yeezy boots, be like Yeezy boots. Come get your Yeezy boots at JD Sports. I'm sorry, Chad, but JD Sports is like the new Foot Locker in this generation, bro. You know how like Foot Locker, Champ Sports, Foot Action, East Bay used to be like, okay. Dude, JD Sports I think is like the number one foot store. They've been Nike and Jordan Brand pushes JD Sports a lot heavier than Foot Locker. T-Dot, what up? It's always going to be like the Nike Adidas, but Ye is now his own brand. $40 for Yeezy slides at JD. Don't forget we can use the coupons. I mean, $20 coupons. Yeah, imagine that. yo, how about $20 coupons? You can use the $20 coupons on JD Sports Yeezy slides, bro. Get the Yeezy slides for $20. I mean, you make a good valid point, but I'm sure that is gonna be like an exclusive, like one of those like exceptions, where they don't really give to the consumer. Where like, okay, yeah, you're allowed to go ahead and use your coupons on some $40 Yeezy slides. Do we think JD did this because they're in trouble? I say that because it's never busy in the store outside of Nike and Jordan drops. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're in trouble because like JD Sports stores are expanding throughout the entire like US, like the country itself. Like they're replacing, like they've been renovating so many different stores, like Finish Line, and removing them and putting all their coins into building a JD Sports store. I don't think they're necessarily in trouble, but I feel like they're in a sense trying to I don't know if it's if it kind of innovate, because I feel like what JD Sports reminds me of? It's like an upgraded version of Foot Action. Like that's what JD Sports reminds me of. It's like an upgraded Foot Action. If you guys remember Foot Action, like Foot Action was more so you get Jordans, Adidas, and all that fun stuff. You got basically almost everything. Like their footwear wall was pretty massive. And then you got like, a bunch of clothes, right? Like for instance, like Foot Locker, they had their own like clothing, but they were still selling like, Jordan merch, not Jordan merch, like Jordan clothes, Nike clothes, and stuff like that. It's more so like, and then they had their own in-house merch for their own store, for their own brand, versus like JD Sports. It looks like it's more so like trendy, lifestyle, graphic tees type, stuff, a little bit of everything. Because that's what Foot Action was kind of like. They were kind of more so like the trendy, like, so not anymore, Raph. That's that has stopped. They actually closed several stores, too says. I haven't seen any recent JD Sports stores that have closed, but you might be right? There's some locations that they just completely just shut down because it's slow, right? Like in my area, they shut down like a Champs, a couple of the Champs are like closed down. So with Yeezy slides being $44 at JD, it's gonna make people forget about the Mine slides. I don't think people are gonna forget about Mine slides. I think it's like they have another option and a cheaper route to buy slides other than just going with the hype. It's like, okay, well, I could just buy these Yeezy slides and just wear it every single day, and not worried about getting the hype Mine slides for $102. You save $60 to $70 on that slide, So it comes down to preference. It really does come down to preference. McDonald's breakfast is good. Y'all can't tell me anything different. JD is planning on closing 175 stores over the next 9 years, or 3 years, too says. Foot Action, I'd say a low value DSG. My JD Sports is like Finish Line and Macy's. Kinda. Yeah, I mean, they definitely closed down most of those Finish Lines now. They should start calling JD Sports. Oh my gosh. So I mean, like I said, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. How much are Mine slides? Mine slides after tax is like $102. pretty expensive, you know, for some slides. So that's why I never really bought another pair. You know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, I think retail is like $95, and then you could pay like it's like 102, depending where you live, obviously. But people are reselling it for a lot of money, and that's the crazy part. Like it's getting resold for a lot of money. See, like these are like supposedly okay. We talking about like Yeezy slides, Adidas slides, like mine slides. Speaking of slides, what do you see Jdsports future? I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily know what the future entails for certain retailers. Because like if you think about it, Jdsports is like they do a lot of like marketing pop-up stuff with different events, which seems to be normal for the most part, because they're obviously just kind of promoting their store in a sense to you know, to other companies. But I don't know. I mean, eventually things come to an end, but like I mean, I feel like Jdsports is doing somewhat well, I guess. It's just more so like how can they move product? You feel me? Especially when a lot of these Jordan retros and all that, you know, that stuff is sitting, and you got other, you know, other sneakers that they sell too. Like people think they just sell Jordans, but they sell all types of stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what the future entails, man. Especially in the sneaker space, it's hard to tell. So I mean, look at the Yeezy Yay chocolate colorway dropping on the 13th. Haven't really seen any updates on this on the Yeezy slides. I don't know if it popped up on the release calendar again. I know it was at some point and then it got removed. Mine slides restocking on the 20th again. Mine slides, if you guys need a pair of mine slides, they restock every single month. It's been an ultimate trend. It's been a trend, bro. It's been a trend with mine slides that every single month they always restock. So, never hit another pair, but I don't know what site, but they're restocking every day. King says, dude, you talking about mine slides? Mine slides restock on that store Chills or whatever. You just got to know the times to when they restock, but I don't know. I think that's more so for resellers. If you want to know when they restock, that's more so for resellers, bro. Resellers fiend for mine slides. And now look, like people are low-key changing up on UNC 5s. Now that they're like going up in price, slowly going up in price. Like you can't make this up, bro. Tell you guys. I kind of regret it in a sense, but it is what it is. Like I don't want to pay the prices for it, and I was kind of being limited on my purchases. But University Blue Air Jordan 5s, people are low-key are buying these up now because they're slowly going up. This month is every day, I assume, across every site, King says. Well, I mean, with Nike, they guarantee to restock every single month. Like it's already loaded. Like every time they like drop one, they load up a new one. They loaded up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Women's and men's. So you got like basically 4 different colorways dropping. Actually 5. Yeah, I've seen the UNC 5s in the public. There's certain stores that still have sizes. All stores are not sold out. There's some stores that have them. It's just more so people are holding on to them because they're just slowly going back up. I mean, they're still under $300. I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't for Ye, Nike wouldn't have stepped up their slide game, Assad says. I think Ye in general changed the sneaker game. Like he changed the sneaker game in like dramatically whenever he was around, for sure. But it's just like, I don't think people have to realize, don't expect Ye to make, he's not going to make that same, like, he's not going to have the same effect if he comes back. I think that's what some people think, that he's going to make a huge impact coming back into the sneaker game. I don't think he will. I don't think he's going to get any close to what he did with Adidas. Dude, imagine, we've talked about this a couple times. Imagine if you went to Nike, which I don't think it will ever happen, and they dropped the Yeezy 2s or Yeezy 1s again. Dude, that would break the internet for sure. Triple Black gonna go crazy. I bought a pair and don't like them because they feel weird with no sole in them. Mine 002s. I never copped the slides. Bet Nike drop a load of mine slides this time. Hopefully. I hope so, because then obviously a lot of you guys would buy them. Whenever you truly want a pair of mine slides, now you could own one. I think one is good enough. Like, I don't need multiple different colorways. Like, all black one would be like sick, just because like you could just wear them without worrying about them getting dirty. It's all black, you know. But like all these other colorways, I probably wouldn't wear. Dude, this gray one would get cooked. Like, these would absolutely get cooked. All white ones. These blue ones are sick. These ones are not bad. Yeah, there's another restock on the 20th, I think. What is this, chat? August 20th? Yeah, August 20th is the next Mind Slide restock. So it's gonna happen every single month. If Ye went back to Nike or Adidas, he would break the internet. Agreed. Yeah, he would. Even if if they agreed to go back with Adidas, yeah, it would 100% break the internet, bro, for sure. I think it would. Some people may not think so, but like I said, will he have the same effect is the real question. Like, I feel like a lot of people has moved on away from Yeezy. And some people, would be happy if he came back. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't think it's going to be the same. Yeah, they're one and done if they're just getting them for the gimmick. Still need the Wave Runners. Someone is out there with every colorway. Someone is, 100%. Someone is out there with every single colorway. Someone is, for sure. But like I said, chat, when it comes to these Kobe 5s, going back to these Kobe 5s, NY versus NYs, I don't know if we're going to see them. I don't know. Like, I've been getting that question yesterday, asking if these were officially dropping on Sneakers app today. I really genuinely don't know. If I would only guess, they would drop during Kobe Day. That is the only way I could see them dropping them. And that is it. We may not see this at all. Okay. There was a lot of talks about how like they pushed them back because they're like, well, the New York Knicks won the championship wrap. They're going to make more pairs. Dude, I mean, listen, I wish at this point, I wish they did. But it looks like they didn't. Looks like they didn't, bro. So I don't think these are going to be widely available. These are very limited. Almost as limited as like the Brunson, the Liberty 6s. Right? Those were like dumb limited. But they were a little bit more available than these. I doubt we will see them at all sneakers besides that pass. No seller fees. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we could sit here and guess, but who knows, man? It's just like, I feel like these are not supposed to be limited. They're just making it look like it's limited, but I don't think it's supposed to be limited. Because these are 100% backdoored. Look how much of these prices are, bro. Like, these prices are ridiculous. I don't think This is what I think. If the New York Knicks did not win, this would have 100% dropped on sneakers still. These would 100% had dropped on sneakers app if New York didn't win. Maybe drop with the Dodgers. Maybe because the Dodgers are supposed to drop on the 15th. I think they're supposed to drop on the 15th. The Dodger 6s or the Dodger 5s, excuse me. Those were supposed to drop. Let me show you guys real quick how they look like. Who was it that said, "Oh, I didn't know they were dropping"? Here, let me show y'all. These ones. Oops. These are set to drop on the 15th. These are supposed to drop on the 15th. Not sure. NY versus NY pairs don't usually drop on sneakers app. Usually? What do you mean usually? Can't wait for the Caitlins. Morning Rob. What up, Raider? What's good, dude? This is the Kobe 5 that I was kind of referring to. The Kobe 5 Dodgers. These are not bad. These are nice. These are very nice. Might fold. Frank, you said these were trash, bro. And then you say now you're saying you might fold. Bro, you dead ass said these Kobe's were trash. Like they're releasing in store too. Like Foot Locker already's got look at this Foot Locker employee. They got pairs. Sneakers Pass, my friend, is only for NY and LA residents. You just want to buy something? Oh God. Hey Raph, I got them in sneakers app, the NY versus NY, going a few to pick them up at Nike Town, NYC. Congrats, bro. You're like the few that I've seen that hit. You're the few that I've seen that hit, bro. Probably some more shoes that Nike will limit is just LA or some. Nike are some idiots. Oh, you talking about these Dodgers? Dodger 5s? Yeah, you'll probably see that. That's gonna piss some people off. How like if they make these like Kobe 5s strictly only for LA folks. They already had the Kobe Air Force 1s at Foot Locker. Oh, they already had them. Really? These Air Force 1s, they already have them, Frank says. Out here in Vegas? Am I going for the Victor Air Forces this Friday? Probably. Thursday? No. The only shoe I was really looking forward to was the NY versus NYs. I'm not buying any more shoes until after the wedding. Like the next shoe I will 100% fold for are probably Bread Force. That will probably be my next cop is the Bread Force. And that's till what? Black Friday? Because the only shoe that I was looking forward to was the Kobe 5 NY versus NY. Like, I feel like with these Kobe's right here, like these, I could probably get later, I think. I don't know if they're going to go for as much. Hopefully not. But, like, I think I could probably double back on these right here. Just like the Rookie of the Years. I still have my eyes on the Rookie of the Year Kobe 5s. Like, I want those pretty badly. But I feel like that's one that I'll probably double back on. Well, them things big AF in picture. I'm sure that it's adult size arm. I'm calling it. There's gonna be like 3 drops in LA for these and no stock online. FLA. Damn. Well, I mean, it's a Dodger. What do you expect? It's a Dodger. Bread fours over Space Jams. I mean, both shoes are great, man, Benny. Both shoes are great. But if I would choose, I'd probably go for bread fours before Space Jams. I mean, it's releasing first. You can't go wrong with, like, if it ends up just being like that close to like 2018 like bread 4, dude, you cannot go wrong with that bread. You just can't. You just can't, bro. Like, you can't tell me bread 4s are not a good shoe. Raph, got a question for you. So I walked into Jdsports and I saw True Blue Jordan 3s and they had a size 13, but the worker told me that some other employee has them on hold. There's only one available. Does that seem weird? Yeah. Why? First thing, I don't know why the employee would even say that to you. It's like, yeah, the employee has it on hold. I mean, it could be for a customer, but I would have just said at that point, I would have just said, no, we don't. Instead of giving you that explanation, like, that's dumb. They might as well just sell it to you at that point. It's just like, yeah, I got one for you, but it's not for you. Like, that's messed up. What up, V? Appreciate that, my boy. Well, y'all know Undefeated will have them, John says. Yeah, probably. Undefeated is 100% getting these. These Kobe 5s, 100%. They'll have an in-store. They'll have... I think these 5s are gonna be way more available, just like all the other 5s were. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like, why tell me that? Just don't say anything. Yeah, facts, bro. It's like saying, yeah, I gotta tell you something, but I'll tell you later. Sounds like that employee is waiting for payday. Maybe, but like, I don't know. I just like, that would just be dumb. Like, you might as well just not tell the customer anything. You just say, oh yeah, we don't have it. That's what I would say. But he had to give him a whole explanation saying, yeah, we have it on hold. But there's no why. Yeah, it might as well just not said anything. Yeah, that sucks, bro. Especially if it's that last size 13. I feel like low-key, this might be a low-key hot take, man. Hey, man, True Blue Jordan 3s might be a slow sellout, too. Gamma 11s or bread 4s? Bread 4s. Easy, bro. Easy. Bread 4s, easy. And he pointed out who it is who put it on hold. That's so messed up. So the employee like threw somebody under the bus is what you're trying to say. Maybe he just want to be honest. Yeah, you can be honest, but damn, bro, like, you might as well not said anything. So you're telling me you do got one, but you got it on hold for an employee. Like, that ass. No way, Gammas. I have all the bread 4s I need. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you have all the bread 4s too, yeah, you go with Gammas. You know what I mean? I get that. You just can't go wrong with that bread 4. Do you mess with the Black Patent Leather 17? Yeah, that pack is going to do very, very well when that drops. You flexing that you not getting them? Yeah, slow sellout, 150 to 160. They did you a favor not selling them to you. It would be financially irresponsible to pay full retail for them, Rami says. Man, the wildfire smoke is now over Seattle, Tooth says. Yeah, I heard. That shit sucks, bro. Polluted air, bro. Dead ass. His boss said never lied to customers. Yeah, and then customers just like standing there. Yo, Raider standing there is like, well, I want the 13 if you have it. Can you sell it to me? He's like, hello? So what happens to all the hype over the great fives, the watcher says. I mean, that's just retros in general, brother. Like, you buy what you like at the end of the day, right? Like, if it's available for you, you go buy it. Who cares? You know what anybody says. If you're paying retail for a pair of sneakers, don't feel bad. Don't listen to these goofy ass influencers on the internet. If you want to buy the sneaker, go buy it. Who cares what anybody says, guys? Who cares? Who gives a... Okay? You want to buy jellyfishes? Go get jellyfishes. If you want true blue threes, get true blue threes. Who cares? Who's pocket watching? I ain't. Same thing I tell people about jellyfishes. Just get them. You like them? At least you know they're real. I mean, if you want to save money, then go in store and get them. Save shipping. You want to save $20? Then go in store and get them. Walk in the store, use your coupons. At least you're getting it from a retailer store. Okay, maybe you know what I'm saying? It's bad up here in Linwood, Mill Creek, Everett as well. Moonlight says. Morning, Par. What up, Humble? What's good, dude? Good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. This morning, when it comes to sneakers, I think there is some stuff dropping this morning, huh? Some Blazies are dropping this morning. Oh, speaking of Kobe's, there they are. I didn't even know they were loaded up. So next week, we got the Kobe 5s, Dodgers, aka Hyper Royals. Well, there they are. They're loaded up. They're loaded up, chat. The load is there. They're Renaissance. What the hell is these? What are these? The woman's Air Jordan 3 Sport Renaissance. Am I saying that right? Flip the script. One shoe featured gonna pull like air against the smooth obsidian leather upper. The other shoe, wait, what? Bro, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you, chat. Why didn't they just drop these like in June? They should have dropped these in June. I bet you people would probably have bought these. You know what I say? You know what I mean? Because people probably would rock these for the 4th of July. People would have rocked these in the 4th of July at $205. See, you see what I mean, chat? Like, they're just coming up with their own prices at this point. $205, but True Blues are $230. Weren't True Blues $230? They're just coming up with prices, bruh. They're coming up with prices, dude. This is not about the economy. This is just them making up the prices and just calling it a day. They're just coming up with their own prices. This is not about the economy. This is like, we want these to sell. Like, if these are, you know what I'm saying? Were they 210? Were they 210? And these are 205. So the True Blues are 210. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're just coming up with their own prices at this point. Yeah, because the Nike Air and the booty, huh? That was the reason why it's 210. Oh, come on, bro. Just make everything $200. Like, I don't... Like, this shoe is $215. This shoe is $215. I don't want to hear, well, Raph, it's a woman's exclusive. I don't want to hear that, bro. But there they are, bro. Like, these ones are 230. These are 230, bro. $230, and these are $215. Maybe because it's a woman's. I don't know. I really don't know how they determine on price. But there you guys go. If anybody is a Dodger fan, chat, or if you guys want the Dodgers, man, Dodger 5s are going to be available. Okay, these are cute, bro. I think my kid would wear these. These are nice. 100. I don't know how much kid prices are. 190. I think there's going to be a good amount of I think they're going to be a good amount of these. I think there's going to be a good amount of these. People like the 6s more than the 5s. I thought there was a hot take that I think these were slightly better than the 6s in a sense. Like, just because of the I like the all blue. Like, the all blue is nice, bro. I really genuinely do. More expensive because child labor ain't cheap. The sneaker, best sneaker release this month is the GT Cut Dylan Harper's Titan and the Kobe's. For this month, I don't know what the best shoe that's dropping this month, to be honest, because we don't have the full listing of what's dropping this month. I thought J Balvin's were gonna come around August, but I think it might drop in August. Who knows? Because we still have the Awake 6s. All right, what did you send me, Frank? Frank, what is this, bro? Frank, what is this? Oh, the Kobe. They're bringing back the Kobe 10. They're bringing back the Kobe 10. I'll say this. The Kobe 10 did not make any noise when it first originally dropped. All the Kobe 10s that I owned, I got all of them at the outlets. I wore these ones specifically, Kobe 10s. I wore them casually, heavy, bro. Kobe 10s are nice. Dropping that trash in 2 weeks. Whatever, dude. Kobe 10s are not trash, bro. They're not trash. Just don't. I got all of them at the. I'm just saying, I got all of them at the outlet, but they're not trash. They're nice. The Kobe 10s are very nice on feet, bro. They weren't like the most favoritive silhouette, but I'll tell you this, dude, like, if you want to talk about a narrow shoe, these ones are dumb narrow, bro. Thanks, Raph. You shit faster than Travis. I think I own like 3 to 4 different colorways on these 10s. I think like, yeah, I got every single one of them at the outlets, bro. September 25th is J Balvin's. This is like my old video that I had for Kobe's. I had the Kobe Easters. Well, this colorway is sick. This colorway is fire. Look at him, bro. I don't even know what side. Bro, remember when I told you guys I used to work at Champs, bro? My boss let me take the displays home. This display is from Champs, bro. My boss let me take them home because she said she was going to throw them away. I was like, can I take them home? She said, sure. So I took them home. I think I'm gonna buy one at a cheap price and then rock them casually. Bro, they look good on feet. They look really, really good on feet. I'm telling you, bro. If you like a low cut shoe, they look good on feet. What you do with those? I just displayed them, bro. Those were like the Adidas, when the tubulars were dropping. Remember, you guys remember the Adidas tubulars? Like those were for the Adidas display. So like I said, she would say like, I'm gonna throw these away, and I was like, can I just take it home? And she let me take them home. I was using them as a sneaker display. What shoe is that? These are the Kobe 10s. Tell you guys, Kobe 10s are not gonna make much noise. It's not. Like there's only a certain amount of people that will buy these, but it's just not. It's not the most favorited Kobe silhouette. So I get it. Okay, if nobody likes them, but the colorways that they do drop with these is very, very nice. Like very nice. I think the colorways on these are very nice. Nike needs to bring back the Jason Kidds. Still have my Kobe 10s All-Stars. Let me see if I missed any comments up here. Fade to Black 10s were goated. Any of the Fade to Black series was really good. Yo, off topic, but Costco has the mini beignets filled with chocolate. Bro, my fat ass are 8. Wait, what? Are 8 when we got them home. What? They have mini beignets at Costco now. Zach Levine Kobe 10s is only one I would buy. Base Maryland says, when do these release? I don't know when these are set to release. These should be set to release soon though. I wouldn't be surprised if they make like their first, not the first, but their retro protro debut again on Kobe Day. The Brunson's scheduled to drop today, but they're just not dropping on the Nike sneakers app. They dropped in New York only. Okay. The NY versus NY was specifically only for New York, unfortunately. I know to hate to break the news to ya, but yeah, that was the only way that you were able to hit if you were in New York. Nike Pro Kobe NX 360 best drop in midsole sneakers. Sneakers at 10 a.m. It is 10 a.m. already. What happened? Did they update something? They didn't update anything. Yeah, only NY. Kobe 10s on, so basically on Kobe Day. They're dropping on Kobe Day. They're dropping on Kobe Day. They're going to open the vault, bro. They're going to open the vault, man, this month. They're 100% opening the vault for Kobe's. Dude, I think Unions are going to restock soon. Union highs, like we did brick after bricks. They're gonna restock unions, bro. I'm gonna guess unions are gonna restock. I think unions are gonna restock, chat. That will bring people going. That will get people going. If I would guess any restock, that would be the next one. It would be the next one up. It would be unions. Union Jordan 1 highs. Because they already did brick after bricks. I think brick after bricks are done. Until like next year. It sucks because Nigel's not getting a sneaker for the remaining of the year. They're going to wait until next year, summer, to drop or spring to drop the Nigel 6s. How come those GT cuts cost more than Kobe's? I don't know. It could be the materials that they use. That's the only reason why. The GT cut Dylan Harper's are not bad. Like he has a lot of great colorways in these. But I don't know why they're so damn expensive. I don't know. $210, $20 more than your regular price of Kobe's. It could just be the materials that they use on the shoe. They could. I'm surprised that like with the Dylan Harper's, like I'm really surprised of how expensive that they, obviously they're having him collab with the certain silhouette, but I don't think the GT cut should be that much. I think GT cuts should average at least $150. Like GT cuts, I've seen them in person. I don't think they should be a $200 shoe. Nigel 6s will brick, and that's fine. If Nigel 6s brick, and that's okay. Then if anybody wants them, they could buy them. You feel me? What up, DH? Would be nice if they drop the Royal Unions. Wouldn't mind a double up. I don't think they will. If they were to restock unions, Union highs would be the red and blue. The red and blue. Bro, those Union Royals are out the door, bro. Those are chalked. Those are gonzo. Done. Jover. Top tier ball shoes are always going to be $200. Yeah. What do I think about the Wemby signature shoe? I did see that the other yesterday actually. These are the Wembys. There's no shoelaces. There's no shoelaces with this shoe? These are the Wemby ones? They have no laces. Listen, I might have to wear these on my wedding day. Dead ass. I might have to wear this on my wedding day. Wonder if that's just the model of it and the shoe will have laces. There's no shot that there's no laces on this shoe. There's no way. Right? There's no chat. There is no shot that there's no laces on the Wembys. These look like a OD version of like the Vomero Pluses. Vomero Plus on steroids. The running shoe I wear currently has no laces on light spray. But I mean, we're talking about a basketball shoe. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there should be any basketball shoe that does not come with any laces. That's insane. I think all basketball shoes should come with laces. Should. Could be a hidden. Yeah, Average Joe, you're absolutely right. Have you looked at the 3D printed Adidas basketball shoes yet? I haven't. I didn't even know they make any. 3D basketball shoes? You talking about these? Okay, I think I've seen a picture of these. I think I seen these on Twitter. I think I had told myself this reminds me of like AEs. I think this is the one you're talking about. On your way to pick up the Brunson NY versus NY from Kith. Congratulations, Michael. Congrats on that dub. Congrats. These remind me of like if Hardens or like AEs made a baby. That's what it reminds me of. That's an ankle injury waiting to happen. Adidas cooked with the hoop lines. A double later 3D print shoe. Interesting. I'm curious of like why they're going that direction now, like with the whole 3D print. Like I'm wondering why they're going towards that direction is the question. Like I get it that Nike did it, like Adidas have been doing like the 4Ds and stuff like that. Like I get that, but like I'm just curious of why they're going that direction, especially in the basketball scene. Maybe a little bit more breathability, maybe something different, maybe something cheaper. I don't know. Imagine if they Wemby's are self-lacing like, and I don't really care for that. Like the when the Adapt BBs came out, dude, like I didn't really care for it. Like I really didn't. Like I don't think it's necessary to have a like a a laced up system like that. I don't think it's like, just give me shoelaces, bro. That's all I'm saying. Give me shoelaces. That's all I want. Just give me some shoelaces, dog. I don't want anything else. Just give me shoelaces. Gimme. It's like why they're going to 3D print and create this lost art. Cost, of course. That could be it because machines make them instead of the sweatshops. Could, but like at the end of the day, like I think people would prefer. I don't know if people prefer like a 3D printed basketball sneaker, but I get it. Teach their own, right? Shall I have a pair in the closet somewhere? Tutun says. Listen, it's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging. If you have a pair, that's fine. If you like them, that's great. That's awesome. That's great. You know what I mean? Let's see. Money. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if they'll ever drop them to the public, though. Wondering if they'll ever drop them to the public. Chat, listen. If they end up dropping the NY versus NY Brunson 5s on the 23rd, don't be surprised. Like I told you guys, do not be surprised at all. I think they probably will. Okay, but let's get into this conversation about this real quick. Here we go. Let me pull these up real quick and then get your guys' thoughts. Again, these are touchdown. These I heard from a source that one of my homies stores out there in Washington already got their pairs in hand on these ones. No player will ever have a sneaker run of a beautiful silhouette like Jordan. Crazy to say. You know what? You know what I'm gonna start doing, chat? I want to start using this. Let me see if I could start doing this. I wonder how this works. Start doing the Q&As. Wait, hold on. Did I just mess that up? There we go. And then I'll pop it up. I think if you send a question, I think they'll pop up. I'm going to start seeing how that works. So if anybody has a question that I missed, then they could go ahead and post it there, and then I'll go look at the Q&As. Can someone test that out, please? if that works. Well, let's take a look at this. The shoe got pushed back until September. People saying that these are selling out, chat. People saying that these are selling out. All right, let's check it out. Let's see if anybody asked a question. I don't even want to look at these questions anymore, bro. Why do the Niners suck, bro? Dude, the Niners are dealing with injuries already, bro. Dude, Mike Evans is already dealing with a freaking with a hamstring injury. I need an opinion. Don't have a pair of Flint 13s and want them in the collection, but just bought the jellyfishes. Would y'all say $185 after tax, fees, and shipping is worth it to pull the trigger? Yeah, I mean, hold on. But just bought the jellyfishes? Yeah, if you want to spend, listen, you're getting the shoe under retail, Kevin. If you really want the sneaker, at least just know that you're saving money, bro. Like, how much more money do you want to save? You got to ask yourself that. Like, $185, you're already paying way under retail. That's after fees and shipping. Yeah, $185. I mean, your retail is $215. Yeah, I mean, that's a good deal. How much more do you want to save? You're already saving like $40. You're already saving $40. I would say, yeah, that's a good deal. But like JoJo Dancer, yeah, you say you could get them for $160 to $170, but like what, $20 more? Like, I mean, $185 is after shipping and fees. That's still a really good deal. It's already saving $40. It's like you gotta like ask yourself, like, okay, how much more do you want to save? Frank, that's not a question. Do you see, we got some valid questions, bro. See, some of you guys are just a bunch of weirdos in here. Do you think 3D printing from Nike will take sweatshops jobs away from your folks and from your folks and aunties? Killam, are you talking? Wait, what? Rafi, do you think 3D printing from Nike will take sweatshops jobs away from my folks and aunties? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's a wild statement. Yeah, this all Asians are all my aunties and uncles, bro. That's so wild. But I don't know. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. To answer your question, Kilma, I don't think so. What shoe silhouette is the best value for your money today? Ooh, what shoe silhouette is your best? I think from there it comes down to preference. I think it comes down to preference. I think it comes down to preference. Do you think folks are switching up on the Monster 11s? Yeah, no. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. How do I keep my aura so high? You know what? It's funny because the people that are banned are allowed to ask a question. Zach asked the question. Says, "Do you think you will ever get better at this podcast?" Zach says. Who banned Zach, bro? Who banned Zach? Raph, we are all your lips so down. Oh my gosh. rapper. He says, "What is the sneaker of the summer?" Sneaker of the summer? Oh, I don't know. Are the Wemby's gonna be a 3D printed shoe? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not. It's funny because like you guys could see the questions. Like you guys can't see the questions, but I can. I'm not. I'm. Some of the questions, bro, are wild, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's like if some people don't like if people don't like my stream, I don't know why why do they keep watching it? Okay, Drew. Okay, I'm not answering some of these questions, bro. These questions are wild. Will I ever beat the allegations? Is that even a question? Why didn't your question pop up on here? I'm curious, does your dad have the same accent like your mom when you imitate her? No, I think my mom has my mom has a little bit of a more of a Filipino accent than my dad does, I would say. So, but yeah. But anyways, going back to the shoe, okay? Listen, with these Jordan 9s, I think people are going to like these. I don't know if they'll sell out. Maybe they will. Maybe you guys will sell these out. What, these are dropping in September? Can you guys see the questions? Can you guys see the questions, chat? Yo, Cass, can you see the, or V, can you guys see the questions like on the tab? I know some people ask like sporting questions, some people ask like weird questions. Yeah, I'm not. No, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, September 19th they got pushed back. I would say this, chat, is that like I also found out yesterday. That Roman might be at AAA. AAA is next month too. I don't know if anybody cares. Wanted to point out some WWE stuff. Nope, I thought there was something wrong with my chat for a second. No, you're good. It's like a tab where like you could like ask the questions. Why can't I send you jewels in some of the other streams I've streamed? I can send them jewels. I don't know. I think I have to set it that way. I don't know. I don't think you could send jewels in here. I don't think you can. 17-0 challenge. I think I'm going to save that when football season rolls around, Tony. I'm going to save it when football season rolls around because that was good, bro. I was addicted to that shit, bro. Like, I was addicted to that. Like, we were having this app that, like, yesterday that me and Tanani and a couple other guys, we were going through it. And, like, you could, like, build, like, you have to build a 17-0, like, team. Here, I'll give you guys an example. So, for instance, you go to Ultimate, okay? You have to build like a 17-0 team. So, you got the Buffalo Bills. So, you got to fill in all the categories right here. All the categories. So, this is no-brainer. You go Josh Allen. And then Pittsburgh Steelers. Ugh. I'm going to go with their defense. Okay, just for example, the Detroit Lions. You go Amon St. Brown. You go with their head coach. You go Gibbs, but I'm gonna go Gibbs here. Okay, Jahmyr Gibbs. So you're building a 17-0 team. Denver Broncos. Ugh. I'm going to go their head coach. So I'm going to go Sean Payton. Okay. Dallas Cowboys. Easy. You go CeeDee Lamb. You could go George Pickens. I think George Pickens had a better year. Slightly better year than CeeDee Lamb. But for the fun of it, I'm just going to go George Pickens, even though I would go CeeDee Lamb over him. I'm going to go George Pickens in here just to see what happens. Okay, Baltimore Ravens. Damn it. You go Derrick Henry. Or you go Mark Andrews at your tight end. But you go Derrick Henry. Okay, Jamar Chase. That's easy. Okay. I'm not going to go golf. Okay, Trey McBride for your tight end position. Tampa Bay. You got Otton or you go their own line? I'm going to go their own line. I'll go gamble with the tight end. I'll go with their own line. And then, oh boy. Jets, they don't got no one good in the Jets. Mason Taylor. Team completed and it ranks. Okay, I go 15-2. You go 15-2 here. That's my team. It's not bad. The reason why I just, today I wanted to see if I picked George Pickens over CeeDee Lamb just because Pickens just slightly had a better year than CeeDee. But I just wanted to see what would happen if I had chose George Pickens, if I did. And I go 15-2. I lose 2 games. I think that Mason Taylor really hurt me. I mean, everything else was solid, bro. 15-2. 15-2, bro. All right, let's run a new game here. Green Bay Packers. Fudge. You go Josh Jacobs. You go. Who do you go? I'm gonna go with Matt LaFleur. Chicago Bears. Okay. Okay, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go with Caleb Williams and see what happens here. Oh my gosh. Breece Hall. I don't like Breece Hall. I'm gonna go even O-line. Breece Hall, I guess. Trey McBride. Go Trey McBride. You go Marvin Harrison Jr. Jacksonville. I guess I'll go with their own line, whatever. Oh my gosh, it gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. Their defense is not going to be the same. Okay, I got Puka Nacua. I go Achane. Devon Achane. Oh boy. I guess you go AJ Brown. Gosh, who is this? This has got, I'm only winning like 10 games. 12-5. I went 12-5, chat. There. Like the picks were not like, yeah. Dave Bautista is in active negotiation to start. You know what's funny? Dave Bautista, I was watching Zach, I was watching what was that movie? I was watching Infinity Wars. And dude, Dave Bautista played very well as his character. I'm not going to hold you. Like, he played very, very well. Very, very well. I don't want to watch I don't watch a lot of I don't watch a whole lot of what's it called, Marvel, but I'm starting to catch up to it so I could watch the Spider-Man movie. But I just got done with Infinity Wars chat, and it was good. It was good. Can someone tell me, chat, please. I'm not a Marvel guru in here. I'm not a Marvel guru, but when he snapped his fingers, what did he exactly do? It might be a stupid question. Like I said, I'm not a Marvel guru, but I'm trying to catch up on all the Spider-Man movies, and just to kind of catch up into the new movie. So like when he snapped his fingers during Infinity War, like what did that do when he got that last stone? Like some people like disappeared and then some stayed. He wiped 50% of the universe. Okay. Basically what he did. He just wiped away 50% of the half of the population. Okay. He removed the majority of the population on Earth. Okay. So I gotta watch Endgame. Okay. I'm gonna go head coach here. San Francisco 49ers. You know what? I'm gonna go with San Fran's. I'm gonna go with George Kittle instead of CMC here. I'm gonna go George Kittle over CMC here, just because it's hard to come by with a tight end. Okay, go JSN. Washington Commanders. Ugh. I'm gonna go Jaden Daniels. Go Jaden Daniels, bro. See what happens. Oh my gosh. This gets worse. Breece Hall. Saquon Barkley. Okay. Oh my gosh. You go Chris Olave. Go O-line. Their defense is ass. I'm going to go O-line. Okay. Brock Bowers. Tight end. Okay. Puka Nacua. Okay. Come on. And then the defense ass. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad, chat. Amen. 14-3. I think the tight end position really helped me. I'm not going to hold you. I think that tight end position really, really helped. Why am I keeping getting New Orleans, bro? Stop it. I'm not even getting any other teams. Okay? Patrick Mahomes. Miami Dolphins. Achan. Oh my gosh, dude. This is so trash. You go Terry McLaurin here, chat? You know what? I'm going to go Scary Terry, bro. F it. I'm going to go Scary Terry. Okay? I'm going to go with the Patriots defense. Or you could go A.J. Brown. Who do they have? Hunter Henry. Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to go Jetta. Come on. Justin Jefferson and Terry McLaurin. Okay. I'm going to go Saquon Barkley here with Achan. It's not bad. Detroit Lions. Okay. I'm going to go Sam Laporta. Oh, you know what? But the thing is, they have one of the best O-lines now. Oh, man. That would help too. You know what? But Sam Laporta. What do you go, chat? Are you taking Sam Laporta or to fill that, or are you taking their O-line? You guys taking the Sam Laporta or the O-line? They got one of the best O-lines. They really do. I mean, but then I have to gamble with two tight ends. All right, let's. Okay, we'll go O-line. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna go Mike on here. Oh, that sucks. Come on, at least give me something good. Okay, Tyler Warren. That's not bad. Tyler Warren, 14-3. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's do one more. Okay, you could go Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna go. I go Lamar. Go Lamar Jackson. We'll go Lamar Jackson early in our quarterback. Oh my gosh, head coach Aaron Glenn. Okay. Okay, Trey McBride. Cool. That's fine. I'll take McBride as my tight end. Oh my gosh. We go Tony Pollard chat. Defense, O-line, trash. I guess you. Oh, I mean, you got Robert Saleh as your defensive mindset. So I'm gonna go Titans defense, I guess. But I don't think that's like Buffalo Bills. You know what? I'm gonna go James Cook here. Jacksonville Jags. You go Brian Thomas. O-line. I'm gonna go Brian Thomas, I guess. The Browns O-line. That's so garbage. Bro, I don't even. Chicago Bears. You go a Doomsday or you go Loveland. Komet. I'm gonna go Loveland on this one. And then Denver Broncos. You go Jalen Waddle. I'm gonna go Waddle here just to see. This is not. I think I win 10 games at least. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Actually, I take it back. Maybe we don't win 10 games. Okay, we 13-4. Went 13-4, chat. You got Lamar Jackson, James Cook, Chase Brown, Brian Thomas, Jalen Waddle, Trey McBride, Loveland. I guess that's not too bad. Dude, we need to do like fantasy mock-up drafts. We do. We do need to do like fantasy like mock-up drafts. You'll Saquon Barkley here. Dude, I could have took their O-line. Ooh, that's what I should have done. Justin Jefferson. Okay. We go Bijan. Okay, we're cooking, chat. Oh. I'm going to go head coach here. Head coach here with Miami. Defense. Okay, I'll take their defense. Oh, well, do you guys take Drake May or do you take, hold on. Do we take Drake May or the Patriots defense? Chat. I mean, I feel like there's so many different options for quarterbacks that we could possibly get. But like defenses, like there's not a whole like get Texans. You could get the Rams defense, Patriots, Steelers, the Niners. Like, who do we take here, chat? I mean, you go AJ Brown. I'm not taking any of the running backs. They got like 3 running backs. They kind of like, you know what I mean? They kind of juggle with. What would you guys take? Drake May? Ugh. What do we take here, chat? What do we take here, chat? What do we take here, chat? Top 10 quarterbacks can't go wrong. Let me see. Oops. I don't want AJ Brown though. Okay, I'm just gonna go defense. I'm just gonna take their defense, Tony. Well, that is biting me in the ass. Okay. Take their O-line. Oh my gosh. Okay, Bowers. And then it's okay because we're gonna end the stream here. I just want to do this. But okay, see, Josh Allen. And then JSN. Oh my God. Okay. We got Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Bijan, Justin Jefferson, JSN, Brock Bowers, Tyler Warren, Patriots defense. Hey, man, listen, we might be cooking. I think we only lose one game. Oh, my God, we lose one game. We went 16-1. We went 16-1. Oh. I think that's got to be the closest. I think what hurt us was the O-line and the head coach position. The head coach had to ruin it. 16-1. How the hell do you get a 17-0? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here, chat? Like, dead ass. How do we get like a 17-0 team? Oh, that was so close. I feel like I believe. Bro, you got Bijan Robinson. Stop it, bro. No one. Bro, I did not say Saquon was washed. See, Philly, this is why I can't argue with you, because you be saying some shit up your ass. Y'all were saying that CMC was washed. I never said Saquon was washed. Stop trying to flip the script, bro. Bowers. Brock Bowers. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go their defense again. Okay. We could go Dak. We could go CD. I'm going to go CD Lamb here, chat. Okay. Okay. We're back with Justin Jefferson. Oh, my gosh. See, this is where we fuck up. Well, you know what? Oh, I can't. Okay, we'll take the O-line. Okay. We're going to go with Gibbs. Go Jahmyr Gibbs here. Okay. Derrick Henry. Oh, my God. Do we get Sam Darnold? You know what? I'm going to gamble with the tight end here. I'm going to go AJ Barner. And then Tua. Oh, God. Tua went 12-5. Tua went 12-5. It was Tua's fault. Tua went 12-5. 100% I'm blaming Tua. Oh, yeah. Let me share the link, chat, if y'all want this here. Tua ruined it. Head coach. I'm going to go Kellen Moore. I don't want to go Chris Olave, dude. I feel like, okay. O-line, defense. I'm gonna take Justin Herbert as my quarterback. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm gonna take their O-line. Actually, you could take Buka. You know what? I'm gonna take Buka, bro. Give me Buka. A Buka, bro. Bucky Irving. I'm gonna take a Buka. He's got to be wide receiver one besides what's it called? Yeah, Abuka. Okay, let's go my boy CMC. We'll switch it up here real quick. Okay. Achan. Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna go their O-line. Atlanta Falcons. Oh my god, I could have Bijan. I'm gonna go Kyle Pitts. I think Kyle Pitts is gonna have a really good year this year. Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson. I could have gone TJ Hawkinson. Oh my gosh. Defense, dude. Titans defense is ass. But you got Robert Saleh down now, so hey man. Okay. Hunter Henry. 13-4. Hunter Henry, I think, yeah, this side just fucked it all up, bro. Why did it keep giving me Tampa? You know what? I'm going to go classic. I'm going to go classic here. Okay. This where it gets harder because he's got a quarterback, running back, just one wide receiver, tight end, defense, and head coach. I'm going to go Sean Payton here. Over Bo Nix. Okay. Brock Bowers. Easy. Tight end. Chicago Bears. I guess I'll take Caleb Williams. Okay. You go Chris Olave. I'm going to go there. I guess I'm forced to go with their defense. Do you guys go? Yeah. I don't like their. I mean, you go okay. AJ Brown. Okay, AJ Brown, my wide receiver. It's not bad. And then Aaron Jones. I think Aaron Jones. Yes. 11-6. I don't know, but Tua was looking good with Kyle Pitts, bro. They were looking good. Why the hell do I keep getting this? Okay. I'm going to go Bijan Robinson here. Chargers. I'm going to take their defense. I'm not taking Geno. Geno's not even with quarterback. Jalen Hurts. Where's all my Eagle fans in here? I'm taking Jalen Hurts as my quarterback. Okay. You go Nico Collins. And your tight end is trash. Jalen Hurts goes 11-6. Chat. I'm going to go Saquon here. Saquon Barkley. Okay. You go Patrick Mahomes. Okay. Jamar Chase. Okay, we're cooking. Tyler Warren. Okay. The Rams defense? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not bad, chat. This is not a bad team. You got Patrick Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, Jamar Chase, Tyler Warren, Rams defense, and you got Todd Bowles. Bowles, how do you say his name? Come on, this has got to be a 17-0 team. Oh my God, 17-0. I did it. You're a 17-0 team. I did it, bro. That's so stacked. It's so stacked, bro. You got Patty and Mahomes. You got the Saquon Barkley, Jamar Chase, Tyler Warren, Rams defense with the head coach from the Buccaneer, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bro. Oh my gosh. I go 17-0. Oh, yo, stacked. I think what really helped was the Rams defense, bro. I got so lucky with the Rams defense. Rams defense are arguably probably the best defense in the NFL this season. We're talking about like this season's rankings. Jamar Chase ranked number 1. Patrick Mahomes, top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL. Tyler Warren, good tight end. Okay. Rams defense, just Saquon Barkley. Come on, bro. Like, whoo, boy. Hey, if you don't know who Tyler Warren is, dude, you don't know ball. Okay? He's a good tight end. I mean, you got arguably like the 17-0 team. Like, who else is going to be stacked? Damn. I did it on that was only on Classic, though. Like, dude, I honestly got lucky with the Rams defense. The Rams defense was like, boom. All right, here we go. Should we go ultimate, bro? We got to get close to ultimate, though. Ultimate, we got to get close. We got our best record was what? 16-1. It's going to be tough to get 17-0 in ultimate, though. Okay? I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to get my tight ends out the way. I'm going to go. No, actually, you go Gibbs. Amon St. Brown. Oh my God. I think you go Gibbs. Like, you have to go Gibbs here. Okay, Neighbors. Malik Neighbors. Oh, see here, this is where we mess up. Okay, so I'm gonna go Ben Johnson here as my head coach. Okay, Patty Mahomes. Okay, Jamar Chase. Brock Browers. Okay, give me Rams defense. Oh my, Saquon Barkley? Come on, there's no way this is not a 17-0 team. Tampa Bay. Do you go their O-line, chat? Chat. My last categories is O-line and defense. This could, like, this has got to be a 17-0 team. Like, there's no shot. You got Trey McBride, Brock Bowers, Ben Johnson as your head coach, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Patty Mahomes. If this is not a 17-0 team, I don't know what to tell ya. I think we go O-line and just hope and pray that we get Rams, Niners, Texans. Okay, we go O-line here, boys. Oh my God. Okay, Colts? That's not bad. Colts defense is not horrible. Got to be 17-0. Oh! There's no way. Oh my gosh. You can't get better than that, bro. Like, the do or die was on the defense. Oh man. I got so close. I got so dang close, chat. Oh my God, there was no shot. This is stupid. This is easily a 17-0 team. Oh man, what the hell, bro? But hey, we'll take it. That's gonna be tough, bro. Okay, I'm taking the Rams. I'm taking the risk. I'm sorry. I know we could go Puka here. Yo, Matthew Stafford. I'm taking it all. Rams defense right here. Okay, just go Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going for it all. 17-0, baby. Bijan Robinson, Brock Bowers. Okay. Trey McBride. Okay. Oh, okay. I gotta go Matt LaFleur. I gotta go Matt LaFleur, bro. I have to. Right? I gotta go Matt LaFleur. Go Josh Jacobs. I'm gonna go head coach Matt LaFleur. It's got to be Matt LaFleur. He's a good head coach. Oh my God! See, that's where I mess up. See, this is where they just mess it up. Do you go Brees Hall? I can't. I already have my tight end set. I think at this point, I either go Brees Hall. I don't want to get Garrett Wilson. O-lines, I don't know how good their O-line is. At this point, you go Brees. Oh, man, this is tough. You don't go Geno. I think we got Brees Hall because, I mean, wide receiver, it's like I'm gambling here. Garrett Wilson? Okay. I guess go Garrett Wilson here. Okay, Chargers. See, now this is where we mess up. We go O-line or do we go Justin Herbert? I'm just going to go with our O-line. Oh, my God. Okay, Achane. I'll take Achane. I don't think... Dude, we're doing so well. DK Metcalf. I'm not taking A-Rod, bro. Or not A-Rod. Who's their quarterback? Yeah, it is A-Rod. Fuck. Okay, well, doesn't do well. And then you get Kyler Murray. Damn, bro. Oh, shit, dude. I didn't do much. Dude, it was going so well. It was going so well. Okay, Giants. Okay, you go Neighbors. Malik Neighbors here. You got to go Neighbors here, bruh. Okay, Jonathan Taylor. Trey McBride. Houston. I'm going Houston's defense. I'm going with their defense, bro. I'm going with their defense. Dallas Cowboys. There's a lot of options. You could go Dak. Go CeeDee Lamb. Caleb Williams. Oh my gosh. I'm taking their O-line. I could have went head coach. I should have went head coach right there. Damn it. See, I should have went head coach, bro. I messed up. I could have taken the Patriots head coach. And then you got James Cook. Okay, and then Kobe Parkinson. They're 14-3. Damn, dude. Damn. Okay, one more. I want to refresh this, bro. Give me another chance, bro. Oh my gosh. See, they gave me give me something. Let me start with something good. Okay. Justin Jefferson. Top 5 receivers. Patrick Mahomes. Oh my gosh. Oh, good. I'm going to go Chris Olave. See what happens. Derrick Henry. I'm going to go with their head. I'm going to go Ben Johnson. Saquon Barkley. You know what? I'm going to go with their O-line. Do go, yeah. I mean, let's go O-line and see what happens. Okay. So, James Cook. Brock Bowers. That kind of worked out for me. Oh, my gosh. I guess I'll go their tight end. Hey, stop it, buddy. And then Colts defense. 15-2. That's not bad. I think I low-key cooked on that. It just the tight end position, the wide receiver Chris Olave didn't really do me justice. 15-2 is not bad. How about one more? One more for the culture. I'm taking their defense. Stop, buddy. Okay. I'm going to go Lamar Jackson. JSN. Dude, you could go head coach here. Over JSN? That's tough. I'll go JSN. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go Kyle Shanahan. Give me Kyle Shanahan. Okay, we got Gibbs. You know what? I'm going to put him... No, I got to go Gibbs. I got to go Gibbs here. Oh my gosh. Jahmyr Gibbs ain't got no O-line, bro. Tennessee Titans? Dude. Tampa Bay? I gotta go. I'm gonna go Bucky Irving. They got 50-50 over there. This is ass. Justin Jefferson, I guess. Go that. This is already cooked. And the Giants tight end is Isaiah Likely. 13-4. You got a 17-0. You got Josh Allen, Bijan, Achane, CeeDee Lamb, Justin. Do you see? See, look at that. Mike Vrabel. Like, that's what really helped you. Rams defense, Trey McBride, and bulk O-line. Damn. Dude, that really helped you there, Tony. That helped you right there. The head coach defense right there. Because everything else was solid. You got Josh Allen, Bijan, which is number 1. Josh Allen, number 1. Achane at top 5. CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, top 5. Trey McBride, number 1 or number 2 tight end. Loveland, top 10. Rams defense, number 1. And Mike, coach of the year. Like, come on, bro. That's easy. Damn, you got lucky on your spins. That's tough. That's you got easy. You got lucky on the spins for sure. Especially getting Mike and the Rams defense. But all right, chat. I think that's it for me today, man. That was fun. Nice little end of stream there. All right. All my sneakerheads kind of left just because they don't like talking about sports, but it's all good. But I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always, per usual. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Add all the Raider players so you can go 1-16. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out per usual. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out, ya. Peace.
We
There's no denying what we want.